Hey everyone, Tyrion here. Just doing a quick video in regards to my thoughts on Black Mage for Endwalker. Now that I finally just hit level 90 with it the other day, and I also have done a couple of the extreme trials, as well as just had some overall play. So I just wanted to make a video regarding my thoughts on what I felt about the job coming into Endwalker. Maybe go over a quick opener and just give some pros and cons of what I feel about the job in general. So starting with, what I initially felt playing the job through 80 to 90, as well as level 90 extremes. The job feels pretty much the same as Shadowbringers, which is a good thing because Shadowbringers Black Mage was so good. I actually, before we even started playing Endwalker, one of the big concerns I had was I felt like we were going to mess this job up. Thankfully, that's not the case. They've actually not only improved upon what the job does in Endwalker, they've kept everything the same from Shadowbringers, so that is a huge plus. So if you like Shadowbringers Black Mage, you're gonna love Endwalker Black Mage. There are still some things regarding, obviously this job is going to be that you are rewarded for knowing the fight and being able to keep your uptime on the bosses, so that identity is still there. They have made a lot of things a lot simpler now in regards to like upkeeping of your dot, as well as like being able to just be very flexible in your movements. Paradox is the new level 90 ability that pretty much is the only thing that's really new other than Amplifier, which just gives you a free Xenoglossy to use in your opener. But Paradox allows you to do if you're in the fire phases, you're going to do more damage. You're going to do a good amount of damage, as well as refresh your fire dot, your fire, actual fire phases. And then if you're in ice phase, it's an instant cast, so it's another movement free ability, and it still does a lot of damage. So there's going to be some different applications on, when you want to use Paradox in your astral fire phase, either whether it be at the very beginning because you want to get it in like the 2-minute burst windows, or if you're in Umbral Ice, you want to make sure that you use that if you need to be able to move before then going back into fire and continuing your rotation. As far as rotation goes, the rotation is pretty much the same. Now, the opener, I believe, is a little bit different. I believe from Shadowbringers, used to start with your Umbral Ice, get your fire going, and get your thunder going, and then get your fire going after that. From what I've seen and what I've played so far, a lot of people are actually starting in your fire phase because it seems like 2 minutes are coming out a lot earlier now in fights. So you're going to be doing your fire phase first, and then going into your Umbral Ice, and then coming back to fire afterwards. So I'm going to try to simulate a opener here. Now, if anybody's watched any of my previous videos, me talking over rotations while trying to do them has always been a problem for me. So as always, as I did last video, I'm going to do it again this time. I'll put the rotation in the description below so everybody can kind of take a look and see. But I'll go and still talk it out. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to start with Fire 3, and then you're going to hard cast... Well, sorry, excuse me. You're going to start with a Sharp Cast. You're going to Sharp Cast, then you're going to do Fire 3, then you're going to hard cast a Thunder 3, and then from there you're going to use Triple Cast, and you're going to do Fire 4. Then it's going to be your Pot. Then it's going to be another Fire 4 into Amplifier and Ley Lines. And then you're going to Fire 4 again, Triple Cast, another Fire 4, and then you're going to do Despair, Mana Font, and then Fire 4, and then Despair. So basically what you're doing is you're going through your 6 Fire 4s immediately, and then because it's 6 Fire 4s and then Despair, and then you have Mana Font, you're going to basically do 7 in the whole opener. So again, I'll simulate that, and again, I'll put the link in the description below. But I'll show you off. Black Mage is not one that I have like a ton of practice on, so I'll probably mess this up, but we'll see how it goes. So again, I'll try to talk it through. Sharp Cast into Fire 3, and then Thunder 3 afterwards, into Triple Cast Fire 4, Pot, and then Fire 4, Leyline Sharp Cast Fire 4, Triple Cast, Fire 4, Despair, Mana Font, Fire 4, Despair, Sharp Cast is Xenoglossy, and Blizzard, and now you're pretty much going into normal phase now. So you get your hearts, get your Paradox going, refresh your Thunder Dot, and now we go back. And at this point it is rinse and repeat on normal Black Mage rotation. You're still going to get 6 Fire 4s in each fire phase. I'm going to use Paradox here so that it refreshes, so I don't have to actually use a Fire 1 weak spell. And we are just rinsing and repeating. I try to make sure Sharp Cast is always rolling. I'm probably going to actually mess this up. Yeah, I messed it up right there. So that's fine. I have actually very high, or very high GCD. My GCD is at what, 2.45 seconds. That's probably a little bit too high for Black Mage to be comfortable with doing everything they need to do between. So I would definitely recommend lowering that probably to about, you know, wherever your comfort is. I'm used to being able to do higher spells. I guess the spell GCD. So because I play, you know, mostly a red mage and summoner. So for me, it's not too bad. But for Black Mage, you're definitely going to want to find your comfort spot in that regards. But other than that, I mean, the rotation is pretty much the same. There's nothing else that changes. Obviously, you're going to want to make sure that you don't cap on Xenoglossy charges, because one, it's a movement ability that you're going to want to use when you need to. But you also want to make sure that those Xenoglossies are being dumped in your 2-minute rotation, or the 2-minute cooldown, excuse me. So, but other than that, that is pretty much going to be the end of this video. There's really not too much I have to say about it, because, again, if you played it in Shadowbringers, you're going to know everything that you've already done prior. Plus, the only thing you're adding on top of it is being able to almost easily keep up charges of your Thunder Dot, as well as making sure that, you know, you're using your Paradox either in your burst windows or using it where you feel as you need to move if you're on the ice phase. And that's pretty much it. I mean, there's not really too much I can really add to that. So that's going to pretty much be the end of my video. I do have one more video I'd like to do before the Savage Raids come out. I want to actually do like a thoughts guide in regards to what I feel is going to be the best caster DPS going into at least the very first Savage tier. Again, that could change down the road with if they make any changes by 6.05. But I want to at least give my thoughts on what I feel would be the better one coming out. So if you'd like to see that video, you know, make sure you hit the subscribe button. That does, you know, support me, and it is free, and you know, it supports the channel. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and also, you know, drop your comments below. I like to hear what you guys think about Black Mage. I've actually had a ton of fun with this job, and it makes actually making my main a little bit harder this expansion. So, but with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and head off for now. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Have a great day, and I'll see y'all in the next video. And until then, see ya.